A spark ignites the darkest night. A fragile glow turns wrong to right. The hands of time dissolve the fear. Eternal whispers draw us near. The sky unfolds a boundless hue, a canvas painted fresh and true. Each breath we take, a step divine, a fleeting...
Hi viewer, welcome back to an exciting episode of Sparks of Hope. I am your host, Nyambura Gatonye, and I'm here with a special guest. And without further ado, I will let her introduce herself by telling us her name and where she comes from. So sister, welcome to our show today and kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I am Sr Olga Massango from the Daughters of St. Paul, and I am part of our editorial team here in Nairobi, Pauline's Publications Africa team, and I am Mozambican.
Sister Olga has been invited to give a talk to the youth of the Archdiocese of Mombasa on the occasion of the Jubilee of Teenagers and Adolescents on the 26th of April.
I was invited to the Archdiocese of Mombasa in this pilgrimage of the youth in Bura Shrine, where they will celebrate the Jubilee of Teenagers. And why this Jubilee of Teenagers? They are contextualizing it within the canonization of Blessed Carlo Acutis, that is the patron of the teenager, a millennial saint of our time, the first one in our time. The teenagers and the PMC of the Archdiocese of Mombasa will go on pilgrimage to this shrine of Bura. There is also the Holy Door. They will have the possibility to enter through the Holy Door. They will have some talks, and for sure will be a big conclusion with the Mass that Archbishop Martin Kivuva Musonde of the Archdiocese of Mombasa will preside over.
Thank you so much, sister, for that great introduction. Carlo was known for his love of the Eucharist and the internet. How can young people today, living in the digital age, connect with his example and find holiness in their lives?
In fact, Carlo Acutis, as this book says, is found the Eucharist as his highway to heaven. And he was a normal youth, a normal teenager, like anyone. He was born, first of all, in London. And from London, the parents reallocated to live in Milan, where Carlo grew up. The parents were not so much of the church, but Carlo Acutis, as he grew up, he went into his elementary school, and in his primary school, near his primary school, there was a church. There he did his first communion. And it was when his love for the Eucharist really grew, because he had helped the mother that she confessed really before this event of Carlo Acutis being receiving the first Holy Communion. She never went to the church, if not only on his wedding, when Carlo Acutis was baptized, and then when he went for his Holy Communion. But Carlo Acutis pushed the mother also to help him to pray the rosary. So the mother slowly has really to convert and to helped his child in the practices of piety, in the prayers that he would like to learn. Carlo Acutis, as a teenager, he also liked very much to travel. In fact, since the family was well-to-do, they traveled to many, many places. But as he was traveling, he had his passion to record the miracle, the Eucharistic miracles. That after, he created a website and he diffused whatever he was recording, in which traveling that he was doing with his parents. He was a young boy that liked really to play games with PlayStation, with the Xbox, and as he liked very much the Spider-Man and Pokemon, and as he was playing, he would dialogue with these characters, and he tell them about the importance of going for mass and of going to the confession, and to be really good characters. He really loved to document the Eucharistic miracles for the world to see.
Now that we are in the digital age, and we know that many people are embracing the new initiatives that are being introduced, like AI, do you think that the youths are ready to imitate, to be like Blessed Carlo, and draw an attention to the miracles and to the things of the church?
I believe very much in the young people. They are ready, yes. The importance is for us, pastoral agents, to help these youth to go beyond their own, what they see on the immediate, let us say on AI, and really to find God in these realities that they see. I think also the church should not be afraid to venture into these means, because they are means that they can help the human person really to find his own dignity. Carlo Acutis was really a normal boy. In fact, one of the men that was working in his family, an Hindu, he converted thanks to the works of charity that Carlo Acutis was doing. He felt that it was necessary. He saw that Carlo Acutis was very sensible towards the homeless. He himself would fill the food in the plates, and he go to distribute in the streets, and he could help this gentleman that was in his family really to pray the rosary and all that. But then the man felt so attracted to the benevolence and goodness of Carlo Acutis that after he converted into Christianity.
In just a few words, could you please tell us the core message of hope and faith that you would want the youth to remember after hearing about Blessed Carlo Acutis?
Yes, the first message of hope is that the true Carlo Acutis will have the witness of two miracles for young people. One, it was a boy a Brazilian boy that was sick with the pancreatic disease. The parents prayed through the intercession of Carlo Acutis, and this boy is alive until today, well and sound. The second was a mother that, hearing about Carlo Acutis, he went on a pilgrimage to Assisi, where there is the body of Carlo Acutis. She left there the letter asking Carlo Acutis that could he heal her daughter that has fallen from the bicycle and she was seriously ill. The doctors didn't have any hope. Through the intercession of Carlo Acutis, they say 20 days later, when the doctors did all the scanning and everything, they found that she was miraculously cured. So I feel that is the appropriate thing, that it can be a role model for the teenager.
Thank you so much, sister. We appreciate you for being our guest today, and we wish you all the best as you go and give your talk to the youths of Mombasa. Dear viewer, as you have heard from Sister Olga on the good aspects of the life of Blessed Carlo Acutis, I urge you all to join her on the 26th of April as she gives a talk at the Archdiocese of Mombasa, Bura Shrine near Taita Hills. I was your host, Nyambura Gatonye. Welcome to the next episode of Sparks of Hope. Thank you and God bless you.